Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather across the Arctic for the next week and a half. And cold, the theme here to begin this period is today. Temperatures a bit below normal. You can see the sunshine all across the Arctic as we're mainly in the upper 50s to lower 60s across the area. We do have a freeze warning that's in effect for tonight. More on that in a second as we have this big upper level trough which is bringing down some chilly air into the eastern half of the country. Eventually this disturbance is going to move towards the east and give us our next chance of rain by the time we get to Wednesday night and especially Thursday. I mentioned the freeze warning in effect tonight. The average day for our last freeze of the winter season typically ranges from March 5th in Shreveport to April 4th. Across the northern edge of the area in DeQueen. You can see Texarkana March 16th, Natchitoches March 9th. And it's not set in stone that we'll see freezing temperatures tonight, but this is where the freeze warning is in effect. And I'll kind of go into the possibilities here. Show you, first of all, the model blend. This takes all the different models, blends them together, and creates different possibilities. And you can see two numbers at these various locations. The most likely low, the model blend has 37 in Shreveport. I do think that's a bit too warm, but you can see the most likely lows in the low to middle 30s over a good chunk of the area, with some 20s. A good possibility tonight over especially southwest Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma in spots. And you'll see my official forecast here in a second. This is just one blend of models which shows the possibilities of the lows tonight. If you have something outside, I would go ahead and take the time to cover it up, protect it for that possibility of seeing freezing temperatures tonight. As far as the weather, not much as far as rain for the next few days, as we will stay clear tonight, and with a light wind, that's what's going to allow those temperatures to flirt with the freezing mark across the area. Tomorrow, looking at a bit of a southwesterly wind, which will combine with the sunshine to warm us into the mid to upper 60s. We'll see a clear sky tomorrow evening, but clouds will begin to return tomorrow night. We will see kind of a mixture of clouds and maybe a little bit of sunshine Wednesday. Futurecast does show a little bit of rain possible, but if that happens, it's probably going to move in Wednesday night. You can see the increase in the showers across the area after sunset Wednesday evening. And that threat of rain likely will continue, especially through Thursday. Here's a look at the longer range version of Futurecast. See the rain increasing Wednesday night. Will continue, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but right now we're not looking at anything as far as strong to severe thunderstorms, as instability should be somewhat lacking. And then as we go through Thursday night, the rain will shift into the southern half of the area, and we likely will see the rain begin to move out of the region during the latter stages of Thursday night, with just a slight chance for some rain on Friday. It is possible we could see a decent amount once again. Here are the numbers from Futurecast, and you can see that our model's showing anywhere from 1 to over 2 inches possible in spots. It does have a swath of heavier rain over the southern sections of the area. Other models not quite as heavy, but just keep this in mind as a possibility. Here's the 7-day outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, and you can see the numbers here much lighter, but still there is that possibility that we could see some heavier totals. This is probably going to represent the most likely amount of rain that we'll see here from now through the rest of this week. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will see a clear night, a cold night, freezing warning in effect for much of the area. I think 34 degrees for the low tonight in Shreveport, right around freezing, 32 in Minden, 31 degrees in Texarkana. You can see several locations in the upper 20s, and best case scenario 34 all across the Arctic. That's the warmest nighttime low I'm forecasting for tonight. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine. It will warm up. 68 tomorrow in Shreveport, 66 in Natchitoches, 67 in Texarkana, and 67 degrees also for the high temperature tomorrow in Marshall. 10-day forecast shows that we will see the clouds begin to move back in Wednesday, rain likely Thursday, shower possible early Friday. Weekend looks dry and actually quite comfortable with highs in the mid to upper 70s. We will cool back into the low 70s with another good chance for some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms early next week. As of right now, not too concerned about severe weather with that round of rain as well. As you can see, highs next week likely will stay in the low 70s. Lows after tonight will eventually warm back up into the 50s and likely stay there for most of the 10-day period. So again, looking at a freeze warning in effect for tonight, followed by a warm-up and more rain on the way for Thursday, with a second round possible early next week.